Now, she's saying, draw me away. Wow, isn't that amazing? Draw me away. We need to be away. I need to be away from my vicious and savage life routine, this circle that has decimated me, that has broken me, that has made me lost. I can't tell my right hand from my left because I'm going in this vicious cycle for so long. Break me away from my routine life. Break me away from the chains. Break me away from the connections. Break me away from worldly things, my Lord. Break me away. What are you attached to? The world is vanity. The world is empty. The world is just one big lie because it's a dream at the awakening. You chase the world, you'll end up with nothing. The only portion the world gives you is a grave. That's your portion. Not the palace, not the Lamborghini, not the millions and the billions in the account, not the fame, not the prestigious life, not the thrones. It is the grave. The grave. It is the grave. It is the grave, my beloveds. Take me away. And she says, draw. It's like magnet, because love is magnet. But you see, the magnet, positive and positive can't stick together. It is the positive and the negative that get glued together. As one of the church fathers put it so beautifully, in this analogy, and maybe weak but has profound meanings behind it. It says, let's imagine for a moment that God is this humongous magnet, and all of us are a little magnet. In every magnet there is positive and there is negative. What is the positive in God? Life. And what is the negative in God? Death. What is the positive in me? Me, I. What is the negative in me? Not I, not me. When you stand before God with you're standing in your positive, you'll be drawn to God's negative, death. When you say me, you'll end up with death. But when you stand before God and say, I, the sinner, I, the blind, I, the weak, I, the hopeless, the useless, not me. When I stand with not me, I'm standing in my negative. I'll be automatically drawn to God's positive life. Life. Draw me away so I can bring more people to you, my Lord Jesus. Verse 4 continues. Draw me away, we will run after you. The King has brought me into his chambers. The King has brought me into his chambers. We said earlier that this book, the Song of Songs or Song of Solomon, is the book that is about companionship. It is a bond between the husband and the wife in the divine sense. In the divine sense. It is the relationship between the husband, Jesus Christ, and the wife, the church, the baptized soul. And it began in verse 2, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. And we spoke about that in depth. This chamber where the King has brought me into belongs to him. The chamber belongs to the King. In other words, the King brought me into his sacred and secretive life. He brought me into his sacred and secretive life. Sacred, holy, secretive, something that is hidden, unknown, only to the couple. Only to the couple. Brought me into the depths of his secretive life. The bed of matrimony symbolizes private, secretive life. In the Arabic language, who speaks Arabic here? Who understands Arabic? Show of hands. Oh, wow. Not bad. In the Arabic language, the bed where it is shared between the husband and wife is called sarir. Now the word sarir in Arabic derives from the word sir. Now sir means literally secret. But in Arabic, for a single person, whether it be a boy or a girl, the bed they sleep on is called firash, not sarir. Now, the husband and wife's bed is called secret. That bed is called secret, literally in Arabic. Why? Because the marital life is supposed to be secret only between the husband and wife, not between people, and especially mother-in-laws. The wife tells the husband off, he picks up the phone and calls his mom. The biggest mistake he had done in his entire life. Or the wife calls her mom. Wow, mom, my husband just said this about you. Oh no. Poor husband. Yeah, 000, mate. That bed where the husband and wife share, and that matrimonial bond in Arabic is called secret. The king has brought me into his chambers. The king is Christ. Christ is the heavenly groom, and he is engaged and betrothed to his beloved wife, the church. He will bring his wife into his chambers, into his secretive and sacred life. He will only reveal his secrets to those who are truly in love with him from the heart, not from the lips. So many Christians, but only few that know Christ. So many Christians go to church, yet they are absolute and utterly strangers to the Lord Jesus, because they were not willing to love the Lord wholeheartedly. They only came to fulfill an obligation and a duty toward their so-called faith. Christianity is not a religion. Let's be very clear with this. If somebody comes and says to you, what is your religion about? Say, sorry, my Christianity is a belief in a person, not a religion. Because the moment you invoke the word religion, you are invoking a set of rules, guidelines, and obligations and laws. But Christianity is not a belief in a set of rules, guidelines, and regulations and laws. Christianity is a belief in a person called Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You cannot love law, because the law does one thing to you, breaks you when you break it. There is no love between law and you. In fact, you cannot stand the law when it's imposed upon you. And the law can only be done in one way. It is only forced on you. That's why there is no love when there is force. There is fear, not love. And love can only exist between two people and more. It's a relationship. Love exists between two and more. So that's why Christianity is a belief in a person, not in a set of laws. And where there is love, there is freedom. Freedom is indispensable to love. And love is the supreme ethic. Love is the foundation to everything. You take love away, there is no life, there is nothing. So that's why Christianity is a belief in a person. And since it's a person, then I am given the opportunity to choose to love this person. And since I love him, I choose to do the law that pleases him. Do you have to go to church? No. Do you have to read the Holy Bible? No. Do you have to pray? No. Do you have to fast? No. Do you have to do charitable deeds? No, you don't have to. Who says? But my question to all of us, do you love the Lord Jesus? If you say yes, then if you love him, you have to go to church. And if you love him, you have to read the Holy Bible. And if you love him, you have to do all the things that make him happy, because it is impossible to say to someone, I love you, yet I will not do what you ask me to do. It is only normal, it is only natural to do the things that pleases your love, isn't it? Your love, even if it's your mother-in-law. The king has brought me into his chambers, into his secretive life. It is that bed shared between the husband and wife, the matrimonial bed, which is called in Arabic secret. Now it's a private relationship. It's a one-on-one relationship. The Lord revealed to me things did not reveal to the other Christians. Wow. Because he will only reveal it to the one who is willing to go that extra mile for the Lord Jesus.